It has taken a long time. It has taken 120 games entirely at this World Championship for us to get to this final moment here. We are in Game 5 here of the finals here. Damwon Kia, EDG, the number one seeds, the champions of their regions. Korea versus China. Who has what it takes to bring the trophy home? Who is going to bring the pride back to their region to show that they have, because right now it's been holding out for a while here. LPL has actually been the best region in the world here. Damwon Kia bringing it back here last year after FPX, after IG having 2 years of their own championship runs and winning it and showing LPL is here to contend on the world stage here. DK take it back last year and now they're here to defend it, and now EDG are here to play surprise. They're here to play Usurper and Spoiler to DK's dreams here. Showmaker trying to put himself in as one of the greatest of all time here, above even the Demon King, and put himself in a, because it's much more contentious than it was back when Faker was on SKT. They were so much more powerful compared to the rest of the field, but the field has leveled up here. LPL has leveled up here. You have an entire giant region of like 1 billion people against you. So what can be actually the main flaw here? LeBlanc is up and available here. The Riot's being taken away. The Nami denied. JJ is still not going to get his Jarvan, but that doesn't matter. If you were here last time here, you could take the talent. It don't matter. He's going to be able to pull out the Viego and have a fantastic, monstrous, and very powerful performance. Yumi still banned away. Lee Sin not permitted to actually come in to make these plays. The TF still removed by EDG. They do not want that global available. And now, what will be the final picks going into this? The Graves has been a fantastic, powerful pick here. We saw in the last game here for Flandre just running it down mid, going to finish the game off, getting so over Khan in the top lane here, making that Gwen look silly, and looking at a constant like item advantage over his lane opponent with like a 60 CS lead at some point in this. Now, Aphelios is available. Aphelios is available for Viper, and this is where things get scary. Thresh can be brought in for Mako as well to give that standard combo for the bot lane, give that mobility, that dark passage. Will they actually lock it in? And no, they're going to actually favor the proactivity. They're going to favor the engage, because at some point, if you can actually jump on them before they can jump on you, it will not matter, and Viper will be given full license to walk forward and do the damage, and that will be locked in here. So Rakan locked in for Mako. And so begins actually the breakdown. What will be the other lock-ins for Damwon Kia? They should actually probably lock in their bot lane entirely, considering what EDG has done. They don't want to get banned out. And it's going to be Ghost on the Ziggs. So they're going to try to actually let Ghost play for free, get Barrel out on the map. They want to try to match the roam potential. They want to try to match the engage potential from this Rakan. Ziggs not doing too well on the other part on sort of the second half of this tournament. 38% win percentage has kind of not done well. There is a comp that actually DK could head for right now. This is the scariest thing that I could actually think of, is that they could actually have that long range poke out style. They've already got the Jace, unfortunately, but if they can actually get themselves a long range, never enact with the Aphelios comp, they actually could put themselves in a really big position. They had it before. Zoe would actually be a fantastic pick for Showmaker in this game here. Barrel's going to get his Leona standard good cross map, or at least a roaming CC engage tanky support. It's what they need to give them a front line if they actually want to go for a full team fight to try to front to back this. The Kennen is available, and Flandre will acquire that, and Kennen looking incredibly powerful. 66% win rate on that, and Flandre has been having a fantastic series so far in this game. In this game, you'll actually be able to land out. This is going to be full team fight. This is going to be all team fight right now. Kiana will be taken away from Canyon. And what are going to be the other bans here? Alright, so Viego removed from JJ's clutches. And what are they going to try to do? Because right now, Canyon's Talon, not scary. Jhin, nope. So top lane is Jace, Gwen. Haven't seen Camille in forever. Gotta think hard. What do you actually want to get rid of here? It's gonna be the all right. EDG kind of getting rid of the Canyon pick. They've kind of actually surrendered early prio. Graves will actually have a much easier time into Kennen, at least for that much. Bot lane may actually get pushed in early on for at least Ghost and Barrel, so that would actually provide at least provide a topside advantage for DK. So getting rid of the, I'm pretty okay getting rid of the Talon if you're thinking as far as the priority. And now neither Showmaker or Scout will get to bring out their LeBlanc in this game. So other mid lane picks that we've seen, Zoe. I expect Zoe to come in here. Zoe has been a powerful pick in these playoffs, has been a game-breaking pick, and I would expect nothing less here. Scout on the Zoe in the last game really put the hurt on them, and he is going to get it. And that might have actually just locked in as much all that's needed here. Scout and Flandre with 2 AP sources here, and Showmaker's going to bring out the Orianna one more time. I'm not sure if it's going to be the best pick there, my friend, because that did not work out in Game 4. DK kind of repeating themselves a bit. They're going to have a much better team fight situation, but it looks like they're going to actually bring in the Trundle. So really trying to play disruption. That pillar can do incredible work, especially for the immobile characters on the side of EDG. Kennen, Zoe, and Aphelios can fall great victim to that pillar, to the Trundle pillar. It's very understated how powerful that single spell is on this character, not to mention how much tankiness can be removed from the subjugation. And we finally get to actually, I think, get to see Showmaker on his Syndra. And this feels like this has been waiting a long time. I'm surprised we actually have not seen Syndra at all in this series. It's taken this long. A 78% win percentage. Yeah, this is taking too long to actually arrive here. JJ's going to probably pick up the Xin Zhao, nothing too crazy, really necessary. And this should round us out. This should round us out, I believe. No, just running the clock. And that will be secured. So JJ's going to get his Xin Zhao in. And now you have the final picks, the final team comps for the end of the season, for the end of this tournament. One of these teams are going to walk away the World Championship, and the other one is going to go home with disappointment, silver medal, and frankly, not enough salt on their peanuts, I imagine. And this is going to be very, I really like, actually, I'm thinking about team fights, thinking about team fight power right now. Scout's going to have the bubbles, and that's been just such a painful, he actually just, he just kept hitting Ghost in the last game, just one after the other during one of their mid lane pushes. So I really think giving over the Zoe is going to be a game, just the make or break for this. And I really think Edward Gaming have the better team fight comp. I know for all the disruption that can happen from the Trundle pillar, if they can get the picks, and what can be done by Khan on the Graves for just the side lane, for winning the side lane, for being a good consistent damage, high heals, high burst, all those things are great. But it's gonna really come down to how well they can actually play the front to back, because the Maelstrom from the Kennen, the poke and the prodding and the CC from the Zoe and the Aphelios. The Aphelios is the scariest part of this, because the AD carry on the other side is an AP carry. It's going to be burst, it's going to be toss, and they don't really have. See, here's the really interesting thing right now is that Damwon Kia only have sort of one long range attack that can actually really mess with the Aphelios. Otherwise, the Aphelios kind of is going to be untouched. It's going to take like some long range stun from Showmaker or just a mispositioning from Viper for them to be able to even reach the Aphelios. So this is where it's getting very becoming very clear, at least in terms of how these comps would interact on a front to back, how easy it will be for Viper to just kind of be uncontested. There's like nothing that's actually going to contest him. So, but let's get on into the early game here. EDG looking for an early catch, and I think Khan should be able to walk this one out. But yeah, normally what I've seen really counter an Aphelios would be like a Jace. You could have Karthus, Nocturne was something earlier. You could have the Ziggs. Just a lot of long range characters that can just mess with Aphelios, can damage, can dang near kill Aphelios without ever really seeing him, without ever even being in range of his damage. But right now, we're just going to see what's the rigmarole here. It's going to be 4 wards placed out, 4 sweepers swapped. It's going to be red buff start for both junglers, which means we should have a pretty mirrored situation. Khan going to get a little bit of early damage here onto Flandre. Oh, good. 3 shots. Khan trying to actually take over this situation. Yep, and Khan's gonna be able to actually zone up Flandre. So we saw this before with Rascal, and I think Flandre might actually be just overplaying himself just a bit there, trying to at least get a little bit of trade damage back onto Khan. And now bot lane is going to have their prio. Mid lane's gonna get pushed in by Showmaker early on. Good stun. Good stun on a scout. Not much to really counteract. Canyon looking for an early play here. Flandre is really low. What if he's just actually shielding for Khan so Khan can actually shove this wave in? It's going to take a while. He's going to lose a lot of time here. You're just going to be able to actually clear out all of his camps. So really indexing in on this. Canyon's going to move on over. I think they want to try to catch Flandre. He's going to be able to actually get the bite out, and there's going to be the flash burn. So Canyon getting some advantages there. I think he'll be able to even get the Krug, so not going to lose too much from that. This should prompt JJ to go elsewhere, but this is actually going to put Flandre really behind here. This is a great start here from Damwon Kia. A major focus on the top side. Get this Graves ahead, get this Kennen behind, and deny him a bunch of minions, a bunch of gold, a bunch of XP. He will teleport back. Scout's on his way. They're going to be able to spot that. That should be able to actually get everyone out alive. And he's going to come back in time here. Showmaker is going to eat a bubble, eat a paddle star, and he's going to be cut in half. And that is the danger of face checking into Zoe. JJ's gonna get spotted out here. They knew he was gonna go for these Krugs, and Barrow's gonna fight for him. Just fight him a bit. Gonna be able to try to steal some of this gold away, but will deny JJ from being able to take those Krugs, and that'll actually spot out the support and jungler. Go Speedy Boy into blowing people up there with your orbs. Yeah, JJ's been doing a lot of work in this tournament here. Mm-hmm. Especially throughout the entirety of Worlds, very impressive to see. Yeah, you never quite know how players are going to react to this level of pressure. Yeah, there's only one way to know, and that's to get him on this stage, yeah. He has shouldered that pressure extremely well. Nope, let's give you a connection. That 15 CSD really caught my eye as well. It just means at 15 minutes, right? That just means that JJ's been getting to exactly where he needs to be on the map early in these games, and Canyon has leveraged so many victories off the fact that he can out-jungle you early and really get you on the back foot. JJ has just not fallen prey to that whatsoever this series. A lot of it is working off those teammates accordingly, and I have to say this time around, you know, Canyon playing up to Khan and playing off that big minion wave in the early chunk that he got, it was very much correct, but it doesn't show in your individual stats as a jungler, you know? It shows in your top laner stats, so a benefit there to the team. Yeah, and Khan's stats have been pretty good, so maybe that's something we can help attribute to Canyon there as well. Is Dragon going to get started up? Cheeky little Raph there. Alright, so Damwon Kia going to be able to get first Drake here. They are out in the lead with a 200 gold lead. Yeah. No, last game they didn't get anything at all. EDG got to actually have the run of the entire map. Damwon Kia, I guess, just trying to index into winning eventually. but we will have that rectified in this game here. The priority kind of evened out across the board. Top lane given a lot of advantages here. Decent CS lead for Khan right now. He's gotten himself his Vampiric Scepter, so he should not be getting pushed out of the lane unless he finds himself out of mana or dove on. Teleport in from Showmaker to the tops to his lane. Barrel's there to help him shove this wave in. And maybe they might look for something. At this point, actually, we're just kind of curious where it's going to be the next sort of play. Ghost just be able to sit bot side and hold this up. Barrel is here to at least keep him protected. But now it's going to be to reset time. Herald will be up in 20 seconds or so. Yep, and everyone's looking to back off to try to actually arrive to that in time. JJ's already going to be there. He's already got some warding. Yeah, everyone pinging that they're on their way to that part of the river. Shelly has arrived.
It's important to take note of level 6s here because Canyon is still level 5. TP from Ghost is going to come in to the mid lane. Scout going to do the same thing. So Canyon rightly.
Yep, here we go. 5v5 starting to get set up here. Everyone has arrived. Topside Flandre is actually in the river before, but Canyon and Khan might actually pick him out here. Pillar's going to miss. Flandre will be able to actually move through that. That's going to be a good bit of poker coming up from Scout. And Viper, green and white gun. May find himself actually changing guns in the middle of this fight here. Paddlestar's going to come across, going to hit Canyon, but JJ's going to be able to actually stay alive here. And I think you've gone a little bit too far there, Barrel. He's going to go all the way in here. Now, 1,600 health left on this Herald. Khan getting hit by the huge Paddlestar. He's going to be on fire as well. There comes the unleashed power from Showmaker, but he is going to be out of mana. And that's about as much as they can do here. So trade of kills at least. And Canyon able to secure the eye.
So Viper actually hits the eye, does about 1,000 damage to it, and then immediately puts it in smite range for Canyon to secure. So
a little bit of a misplay there, it would seem.
Barrel just wants to set up the engage.
Yeah, Barrel tries to go in here, but he gets pushed back further by the Crescent Guard, and then he's just isolated and allows for EDG to just turn around and take him. Viper with the long range. Gonna look for this. Yeah, and that's just exactly what's needed. Maybe a misclick there, but I'm not prepared for Canyon to take that out the gate. And it could be a little bit of a check here. It's going to be a Maelstrom on here. And I, sorry, Khan, you're not going to be able to do anything there. And now Flandre going to be able to actually get himself a turret plate as well as that kill. So 2 kills for Flandre right now. Believe he, yep, he got the kill on the Barrel in that exchange there by the Herald. And should, yep. Yes, with blades, you know, wooden frames and French audiences. I think we might find ourselves. Nope. Oh, Scout, you might be in a little bit of trouble here. Sulfur is going to move. He's going to be able to get this, the flash up, but he's going to be moving all the way around, and it's going to be a good bit of damage. So Scout just playing fancy feet on this. On this Zoe, just flash and portal jumps and everything, and he finds his way out of trouble. Bubble's going to hit on the Barrel, but he'll be fine. That's going to be the charge off. Big gold thrown over into Damwon Kia's favor, but EDG still actually with the gold lead. 700 gold lead for EDG right now, 10 minutes into the game, even with Damwon Kia actually securing the Herald, which is in all those turret plates. So it would appear there's been some other factors affecting the turn of the game right now. 1 turret plate for Flandre, it looks like. 2 turret plates actually acquired by Viper. He's been able to actually shove in Ghost and get some advantage there bottom side for himself.
Showmaker not only using SKT skin, looking to replicate SKT's dominance throughout Worlds, but also it was he who was represented as Syndra in the music video coming into the World Championship. So what better way to end your tournament with this champion?
Yep, signature picks in play, and it may be the perfect way to end this one.
scriptwriters knew all along.
The scriptwriters are very powerful. I got to have a chat with them for a little while, just before Hanwha got promoted to the World Championship. I was out of the loop after that though, so things went a little bit awry. But EDG now defending here in this mid lane.
Try and make sure nothing else really happens to this turret. Second Drake is going to be Cloud, which means we're going to have an Ocean or Infernal Drake to finish us out. Infernal Soul. Infernal Soul would be great, actually. And that'll be the start on to this Drake. So timing is right and proper. Scott's going to be able to actually start putting out a lot of bubbles. He's going to actually get the sleep on to onto Canyon. He's going to put him down. He's going to be forced to flash away in case the engage came over from JJ. And now it's going to be a little bit of trouble here for Damwon Kia here. Again, this Zoe is going to have major impact. He's going to try to line it up here. Bubble's going to come across here. It's going to miss Showmaker, but that will be second Drake secured. EDG getting there first. And now we're tied on up in that regard. So really good set of plays here. EDG still contending quite well, and they still have the gold lead, technically speaking. Top lane, yep, it's going to be, yeah, good. 700 gold lead in the favor of Flandre. 2 kills, and the turret plate's doing him a lot of good. 200 in the jungle, about 200 behind for the Zoe, but he's going to be able to do plenty of work. And just sort of like 100 gold lead differences in the bot lane. So bot lane's pretty much just neutralized. Nothing too special is really happening there. But the big gold lead is on Flandre right now. It's really on him. And JJ as just playmakers, and also with the significant gold advantages in their respective lanes to, you know, bring EDG over the line, upset expectations, and put them with their first world championship as an organization. Cannon has actually overtraded himself here. JJ is arriving. He's going to put out the maelstrom. Maybe they'll send him up here. Now Khan trying to finish up, but the concussive blows is going to miss, and the turret shot will help secure it. JJ will take that into account, and that will be a kill on to JJ. Counterplay coming out bot side, but they're not really going to be able to do it. Mako will be able to stay out, stay alive. So counterplay from Damwon Kia going south. But now here's going to be a lot of damage here. This turret may actually go down in this wave, or the next one on the way. Double engage there onto Canyon and Barrel, trying to actually make something happen. Swordflare is going to go wide. Showmaker is arriving, but they're going to be able to actually finish off that turret. The satchel from the Zig is doing good work there. And EDG not far behind with their top lane turret kill.
He has teleport. In fact, there are 3 teleports up here for Damwon Kia. Not too many options as far as plays around the map. Scout gets that wave towards the turret. Now looks for a little bit more. Bubble connects onto a minion. Not too much to worry about. Shirley available for the next little while, and we'll see whether she is going to be another point of contention once again.
Well, pings are coming down from EDG. That is a lot of red pings saying EDG is on their way.
Yep, EDG is looking for this Herald. We had ourselves another Herald here. Another Herald fight. Maiko's in the area. Khan's going to probably do his best to try to actually hold this down here. Barrel is arrived as well, but the bubble gonna miss him just barely.
Before the fight kicks off, and there it is. The second point in his ultimate. An extra bit of damage coming into the team fight, which is definitely going to be very valued off the back of his rocket belt being completed as well.
Yep. So Flandre with plenty in the bag with his mythic, plus a little bit of ability power with that amp tome. Now EDG, they need to actually get this wave clear so they can actually get back into the jungle. But very good scat of the week there from Showmaker, and that might actually have just won them the Herald here. Yeah, EDG are going to back off. Don't want to try to fight with everyone's so low on health. That should be that for them. JJ's, nope. It's peeking over. All right, that will secure second Herald, I believe, there for Damwon Kia. They're doing everything they can to actually try to get the goal lead or try to retake control of this game. But it's just not really there, and that's going to be a jump there on to Barrel. He's going to get stunned up here, locked up forever, but no one's going to be really able to get into range. Mako find himself a little bit out of sorts, but that's a lot of engage for not a lot of exchange. Sleep on this Showmaker. Barrel needs to block everything that comes in here, and that's going to be a quick one, but the Moonlight Vigil and Paddlestar will go wide here. Huge Mega Inferno Bomb from Ghost. And now JJ in the middle as he will get blown up, get taken down there by the Unleashed Power here. Barrel on 1 health, but Damwon Kia will come out on top of that fight here.
kind of risky engages from Barrow on this Zhao and has been turned around from him in the previous iterations, but this time around they secure it onto JJ. They get that gold and they keep this one within striking distance.
Honestly, I just think that it was a bit of an overcommitment from EDG because they'd already used JJ's ultimate in an earlier trade, but the moment the sleep lands,
Yeah, the moment the sleep lands, they are all in on it, and it is just not going to work out. JJ's so short of that. But Pillar just ends up separating everything here. It forces Scout and Viper away. They can't do anything, and Viper or JJ is just left out in the river to die at the hands of Damwon Kia. Ocean Drake up now? Yep, but Herald will be spawned by Damwon Kia, so they're trying to actually secure at least this turret. They could index a little bit further. They might. Both supports are heading up topside here. Zoe's already in the area. Flandre will secure that turret. I think he's going to keep hanging around. But second charge off. So good damage onto that turret, priming it for a return visit from Damwon Kia. Second Drake will be secured by EDG, so getting themselves at least one more step closer and a step ahead of Damwon Kia for that soul. Khan, I think you might be bullied again. JJ and Flandre trying to team up. They're going to secure control of this area. Get rid of that ward. So that jungle has been locked in. Now with another little state in play.
In Iceland, I know that there are crowds around the world watching. Like we saw on Twitter all the videos from all the LPL fans, like filling up arenas and stuff, showing their support for EDG. You can only imagine that the same thing is happening over in.
Oh yeah, and EDG's fan base is actually pretty nutty. Like they win this finals here, and there will be just absolute madness in the Chinese world for just all the EDG fans just finally acquiring their first international title in what feels like 5 years or something like that. And especially finally getting themselves a world championship.
The resurgence of the LCK, so much was made of the downfall in 2018. And those 2 years where LPL were champions, but Damwon trying to rewrite it now. If they would win here, back-to-back championships, start to create their own dynasty. Whereas the rebuttal from EDG finally breaking their curse this year and just putting LPL right back on top.
And if EDG win, it's another LPL team that wins the World Championship title. Invictus Gaming, FPX, Suning making to the finals last year and falling short to Damwon, but to have a completely different team win in the span of 4 years, that just goes to show the breadth of talent that does exist in the LPL.
Yeah.
Why they are considered so powerful as a region.
Yeah, incredible stuff here for both of these teams. The stakes could not be higher, and no one remembers second place in a tournament like this. No matter who wins this, if Damwon wins, the LCK looked fantastic that year. If EDG wins, LPL had it all along.
Even though, like, that's funny, on account of there was only like 2 LPL teams. There's only like what 1 or 2 LPL teams that even made it into the playoffs here. It was just EDG and RNG, yeah, and they ended up just eliminating themselves in the quarterfinals. Mako might be in a little bit of trouble here. Mega Inferno Bomb's gonna come out, but it's gonna miss. So yeah, hasty indeed, Atlas. Hasty indeed on that toss. And now, yeah, gold is dead even right now. Damwon Kia maybe like 50 gold ahead. But this game is dead even right now. It's only the Drake as the major differential between these teams. So what is going to be the next sort of major objective here? 21 minutes into the game here. Baron is up and alive. The Ocean Soul has been the decision. No flames to finish us out with, but a torrent of water and brushes and flowers. Khan, I think you might be putting yourself into a little bit of trouble. Yeah.
I will say one thing, especially for Damwon, is watch your back. Mako keeps going on these adventures into the red quadrant of their jungle, trying to set up the vision so that they can have these flanks. They can have Flandre coming from one side, Mako coming from the other, and making the back line squirm. Get this setup.
Wait, Mako and Barrow are just going to say hi and just walk by each other there in the jungle? No concerns? No damage even exchanged? Right. All right, here comes the back. Siswin gonna back off. Yeah, just replenishing the wards there for both supports. Now we're back out on the field. Really want to know actually how much gold is really in play here. Oh, and this could be actually a really big catch here. It's going to put Canyon low. And now Canyon needs to back off. If he can, he needs to back off and get back out on the field. Or EDG, this is a Zoe pick I was talking about. This Zoe pick is everything here. Getting these bubbles, getting these battle stars, and just chunking people out is going to be mad. Khan with the second item, so getting a lot of power spikes going into this. Second item also for Ghost. Anti-heals, going to actually put a little bit of hurt there on the Viper and onto JJ, though not a lot of healing. Probably just onto JJ with his core drinker. Canyon back out on the field, but Flandre's going to find it. They're going to find two of them right now. And that's going to be, oh boy, that's a dead Showmaker. He doesn't even get to put out his ultimate. Viper's going to get caught out backside. He's going to flash away from the Super Mega Death Rocket. Well, the bomb. He goes down, but this fight is still going. It's going to be a lockdown there on the sky. He's going to start running away here, but Mako is still up and available. Flandre running this through, and this fight is going to go into EDG's favor. Beryl in the middle of all this. He's just a tanky Leona. He can't do much, and Ghost stands alone. Setting them with the shocker, just zap them out there. Showmaker goes down here. They're going to be able to secure their third Drake here, priming themselves for the soul. And all right, everyone's going to be actually alive quick enough here on Damwon. Okay, we're still early in the game, only 23.5 minutes into this. Jungle will be cleared out. Teleport in from Showmaker on the bot side. Are they going to want to try to collapse onto anything here? Flandre should be able to get out of this. Stop Mako's back. All right, so I was preparing for Baron to be the next play, but they will actually step away from that. At least that option is not going to be presenting itself. And now EDG with a game-winning possibility in 4.5 minutes. And look at this, they just spot out Showmaker. Just Flandre sitting in this brusher, the extra brush from the Ocean Soul, giving him that real estate just to be able to find the exact jump on. Showmaker just goes down, no chance to push it away. And with his last dying breath, Khan gets the kill there on to Viper. And now we're having another fight here. Scuttle will be confirmed by JJ, so I guess that's worth it. Worth the fight. And now Damwon Kia, they've done this consistently. If they find themselves in sort of an issue, they are going to force EDG to face check into them. Luckily though, they've got like EDG have a control word in the Baron. They know no one's taking it. They've also got that Scuttle vision right there as well, Scuttle vision, to let them know where people are, where they're not. And right now Damwon Kia trying to get themselves a little bit of a death brush, but Mako way too slippery for it. He's going to find himself stuck between the wall and the pillar, but gets out. Scout, gonna put the bubble out here. He's not gonna connect on anything, but that fishing, Scout going fishing with these bubbles will end up being like a major impact here. It's the scariest and most annoying thing about Zoe is that she can just throw bubbles through walls, and you're just gonna find yourself locked down and cut in half in no time. Yeah, Mako lives in this jungle. It's not even Canyon's jungle. It's Mako's. He doesn't need to take camps. He's just like constantly securing the vision. I think it might actually be, yeah, Khan should be actually heading for his eye edge for his next thing. The crit build up should be satisfied, so he should be able to put himself as a very powerful pick. And I do appreciate that actually the top side is not nearly as swayed thanks to the ranged equalization. Now we're about to have a fight here in the jungle. They got to jump onto Beryl, but that's gonna be a double knockup. It's gonna be fantastic, but I don't think there's gonna be enough damage to follow up here. Solarford's gonna come down onto Canyon. That's a lot spent by EDG. They still have the Maelstrom for Flandre. Scott's gonna put the bubble over. It's not gonna connect on anyone. Q from Viper not getting there. It's going to Gale Force away from the Scout of the Week. But JJ and Mako able to absorb that. Not too many skill points put in there. We're only level 13 on Showmaker. Does have the second skill point into his ultimate, so he should be able to blow up someone. They just need to find a target.
Exactly. It's so imperative for Flandre to be careful with his cooldowns. Everything now riding on the cannon.
Looks like they might actually find themselves. This is going to be a stun up here. Barrel, you're going to get poked out here, my friend. Oh, Flandre wants it. Oh, so close. Going to dive for it, but Flandre brought down to 29 health, I saw there. Like one auto attack away, but that puts EDG in control of this entire situation. But DK are actually sneaking the entire Baron. They're not even aware of this. EDG don't even think this is a possibility. They're just going to clear out the wave here. They're not going to be able to even get the turret. And that's going to be... Oh, it's so close right now. It's just... They're sneaking the Baron here. It's going to be brought down to 3,000, but I think EDG are wise to it. Mako's going to be able to spot this one out. There will be in timer. It's going to be secured. It's going to be secured by Kane. He smites it, and DK with such a clutch player. EDG just forgetting where like two players were. Khan with this insane sustained, Canyon with just the health pool, and they secure Baron. They steal it away 28 minutes into the game here, and what a clutch play from Damwon Kia. Oh, Scout looking for some trouble here. I'm able to chunk out Ghost a little bit, but Ghost is pretty happy to stay far on the back. I'm not sure if it's going to be your best target now. They're going to be able to get major proud. Damwon Kia going to shove out mid. It's going to be hard for them, hard for EDG to push back on this. And I think EDG are just going to entirely index in. Khan has revealed that he's in this. Oh, Solar Flare onto Flandre. He's going to go golden. It's going to buy him a little bit of time, but it might just also set him up. Push back. Flandre brought low. He's got teleport. He can reset for this, but the Drake has already been started. 5,500 health on him. Sleep's going to connect on to Showmaker. There's the teleport. Free teleport on the backside. Dragons had very little damage put onto it. Flandre, he's getting himself into it. He needs to find as well. And it's going to be a major engager. Triple knockup. It's going to be a huge Infernum. And there goes Flandre into the back line here. It's going to actually be secured by JJ Soul for EDG. But can they win the rest of the fight here? Flandre trying to run away here. But Khan's going to flash in to get the kill on to JJ. And now it's just Scout and Viper. But Viper just gets to walk forward here. Showmaker's going to die to it as well. And now it's Viper, Scout, and Flandre. 3 major carries. And Ghost, I'm sorry, man. You're going to get connected by that bubble. And you are going to find yourselves in a world of hurt. Shut down gold over to Viper and EDG on the edge of upsetting all expectations, taking Damwon Kia down. They have Ocean Soul. What a massive engage from Mako for the triple knockup.
It is EDG that is out team fighting, the team fighting titans that is Damwon. No one thought that they could falter in the 5v5. No one thought that Damwon could fall short, but it is EDG that is stepping up for the LPL and is getting everything that they want against Damwon.
Mako sacrifices himself in the initiation. And
This is such a great initiation. Flandre gets into the pit. Mako maybe goes a little bit too hard, but he gets the triple knockup here. And that just allows for the Infernum from Viper to come out and just shred them. Canyon goes down here. No smite available for them. Turns to Khan to try to start taking care of that. Viper on the other side taking care of Barrel. Maybe goes a little bit too far. Khan trying to edge this back. But the sleep onto Showmaker prevents him from getting anything else done. And then he just gets collapsed on by Viper. Scott with a setup here. Perfect timing. Just Showmaker just getting just zoned away and then CC'd out of it. These bubbles from Scout are just so important in these fights.
Darwin in that engage, so he just knows I can just take this.
it was definitely more clear in this game than in the FPX game. Yeah, I could definitely fight for it. That one was a nail biter.
Wow, but what a performance from EDG. They now have everything that they need to get the LPL their 3rd world title in 4 years. It was Damwon who was able to stop that track record. It was they who defeated Suning last year. But now EDG, a team that many coming into the tournament expected to be a favorite, a team that many considered to be able to rival Damwon, but not to be able to defeat them, is coming in clutch in this 5th game.
Yep, they're going to be able to clutch this one out here. There's even some talk, talking to some LPL watchers, about how EDG even has sometimes a sort of a choking issue, but we are seeing none of that in this final game here, or in this series. And now comes the priming. Now comes the push. Ocean Soul in their pocket. They're just using their current advantage to run this forward. It's just a 3k gold advantage, actually. Might be expanded far more greatly by the Ocean Soul.
Became a meme for EDG, but here they are in the finals, so close themselves the World Championship. And the fact that in their first year, they finally make it past the quarterfinals to win the whole thing would be massive. For EDG...
No, it'd be massive for this entire thing. It would make Clear Love proud. I think he's over there in the coaching booth right now. I think, though, the best news right now for DK, just for the counterplay, is that they do have Ghost for their wave clear. So I think EDG are going to need to confirm a Baron to actually just have their minions beefy enough to not get instantly cleared out by Showmaker, by Ghost. Because DK does have very good wave clear in their two mages. It just will come down. It's just going to have to come down to this Baron buff here, which will be up in a minute. So right now, I think EDG are going to keep the waves pushed out, keep their advantages in line. And now begins the countdown. So 1 minute till this Baron. Damwon Kia positioning themselves. Going to be some last minute bias here. Should be... It's going to be a GA purchase for Khan, actually. Oh, nope. So there's going to be the Eye Edge. Sells off the stopwatch as well. Alrighty, and now we have ourselves set up. Vision is a little scattered here for Damwon Kia. They're not too blind. They know there is no one on Baron right now. EDG would have to hold this line for about 2 minutes to make sure there was no Vision alive behind them in the Baron pit. For right now, Damwon Kia should be able to actually just play pretty safe. You're going to be able to spot all three of them there on that ward. There is a scanner. At least the ward put out, so that will put a little bit more darkness out there for them. Someone's in the brush. JJ stepping forward, looking for it. Khan going to have to dash away. This comes the dangerous part here, Scout. Yeah, DK going to have to use their minion line to shield them from the bubbles from Scout. And now looking for, feigning for the engage. Give him a little bit of attention. Scout looking for it. He's going to get the bubble on to... Barrel is going to chunk him down. Scout traded back there. Showmaker looking for him. And now Canyon is going to be able to put a pillar into the middle of all. That's going to be a big Super Mega Inferno Bomb. Viper going to be cut in half as well. It's mid lane fight. Sleep's going to hit onto Calm, but I don't think it's going to be any follow-up damage onto that. Going to put the bombs out in case Scout tried to peek his head up. That would have been that's a very good idea there from Ghost. And now we're just routing around and around and around. We may end up seeing ourselves fighting for the Eternal Drake. Flandre sitting over here waiting for... He's going to get himself a decent flank position. DK going to run this down mid here. Baron's going to be threatened by EDG. And now Scout is going to be able to stand out here in zone. He's going to be able to put the bubble here onto Canyon. Baron's still getting damaged. JJ pretty low here. Teleport in from the cannon. That's going to be a purple onto Khan. It's not going to really get much else done, but Flandre is here. They may not know that he is... They don't know where he's at. I don't think they've got vision of this. They know where he's at now. There's plenty of vision in this area. But now it's going to be another ring around the rosy here for this mid lane. Trying to catch them. Flandre, I think he might be in a little bit of danger there. Dodges the scatter of the week, but it's going to be a jump on. And that, Canyon is going to be in major trouble here. Down to under a sub 1,000 health. JJ is going to be forced to put out his ultimate. And the jungler is down on the side of Damwon Gaming. Scout getting so much work done on these sleeps, on this pokes. Khan's inside. He's going to be forced to get out here. And now comes the hype. Now comes the scare. Barrel's going to get locked down. Decent damage onto Mako. The engage is going to be suspicious. Showmaker trying to find his way around here. Flandre looking for him. Still has his Maelstrom. He's going to be able to find him. He's going to actually try to zone him out. And that's going to be all that's needed. Flandre's ultimate has been used. Still the Unleashed Power not available for him. And that's going to be a jump in. But Viper is still alive here. Barrel is going to go down here. Now comes the fight. JJ still on top. Getting attacked by the Dragon and by Khan. 4 alive on the side of EDG. They're going to try to turn. They need to take the Dragon, but it's getting reset. Teleport, I believe, is going to come in from Showmaker. He does not have the ult. Khan has put himself into the middle of all this, but it's going to be Elder Drake confirmed by EDG, and now begins the end. Showmaker didn't even back off. Yeah, he teleported back in bot side, but he just could not get his way back into that. Now, 4 Drakes strong, Eternal Drake in EDG's pocket. Baron probably the next target for them, and they may be able to close it out from here. This paddle star from across the screen, max range, and Canyon with the bubble follow-up is everything This Zoe pick is so crucial in this series, in these playoffs. Just it has been the game-winning, the series-winning pick for EDG. It ruined Gen G, and it's going to ruin the LCK one more time, and it's probably going to be what ends Damwon Kia. And now Viper, he just goes forward here. He actually dashes forward, and he has forced to flash away, but sort of baits everyone else in. Oh, now here comes Canyon. He's trying to actually get himself caught here. The pillar is going to help delay it a bit, but Mako's going to be able to find him, and Viper's going to arrive as well. Exploded. Viper 6-1-4 on this Aphelios, and now begins the Baron. Damwon Kia just going to go mid. They're going to try to at least get these waves pushed, try to get themselves a consolation prize. They get this turret here, keep the turret score at least even, but it's still so bad right now. It is definitely Atlas clutching for straws. The gold lead is only 4K, but after this Baron comes through, it may balloon out into something that cannot be overcome by Damwon Kia and their team fight proficiency. Oh, and that's, I think we're seeing the collapse. Your Ghost just gets annihilated in front of Khan's face here. Scout getting work done here. They might be able to get a counter kill. Scout going to try to run away here. Unleash Power is going to go golden, but he's always going to be able to flash away and shut down. So that's one Eternal Drake taken away, and one Baron buff removed as well. Going to be able to actually get themselves a second turret here, but that's also while EDG is moving in, and the wave clear is on the other side of the map and dead. Ghost 30 seconds till he arrives. Showmaker has arrived, and here comes Khan. So it's going to be a 4v4. Mid laner dead for the side of EDG. Scout does have teleport up and available, but they're going to start. They're going to start finishing this. This is the opening. This is going to be the availability. Good. Oh, Soul Fairy does nothing. That's going to be a jump on. Barrel's going to be forced back, and this is going to be it here. Moonlight Vigil goes wide. Now EDG forced to back off, forced to relocate themselves, push, get themselves out. 2 minutes left on this Baron. Ghost is up and available. They can reset. They can reset. Go back. Buy. Scout will be alive. They will have another round of push with this Baron buff. It is still fresh. It is still available. And now comes the defense of Damwon's life. One inhib taken down only. Khan pushing out the bot lane. Barrel going through the jungle, trying to at least see if they can catch any. But this long range bubble connects right onto Ghost, puts it out. Cannot get the body block right. Khan actually dodges it. I think Khan would have died too from that damage.
Regardless, we're still in this one. So close now. With still a minute and 15 seconds left on this Baron, you have plenty of time for 2 more waves to be able to shove to get more out of the rewards for that Baron. As much as Damwon are fighting, kicking and screaming, scrapping to try and avoid losing.
They're scrapping so hard, but their fights also look like way messier than they should be. They're not getting the angles that they want. Showmaker was looking for a flank on that last fight and ended up just pushing him entirely out of the match. The entire fight, it was entirely down to Ghost, Canyon, and Khan to try to carry it. Super Mega Bomb coming out from Ghost to try to clear this wave out. This is going to be that's going to be a purple down here. Ghost actually going to have to push himself away with the satchel. So very good clutch thing. Nice forces from Viper with the Moonlight Vigil. Just need to get this inhibitor down. Red and white gun on Viper. He is ready for a good fight here, getting those chakrams built up. And Scout's backing off. He will be able to teleport back into this. Oh, it's going to be a jump in right now. Your Scout's not even going to be here for it. They're going to just go in without him. 4v5, and they're still going to win this, I think. And there's going to be a walk forward here. That's going to be it here. Damwon, Kia are going to fall at the end. Your 3 alive here. Ghost and Khan available. They are running out of health. And the Nexus is also running out of health. That will be it. EDG will take the championship. Showmaker just has to watch from the fountain. And that will be it. LPL champions become your world championships. EDG have completed the circuit. They have completed their entire narrative, and they upset expectations. Damwon Kia lose at the final hurdle. Scout takes down Faker tangentially. And now we have ourselves another LPL champion. Hope y'all enjoyed.